guys, welcome to day 4 of our trip. Today is a Saturday, so I thought we could just take a leisurely stroll along New York and discover some film locations. You know that New York is a very popular set for filmmakers, and well, no wonder it's so cinematic and so beautiful. You know that New York is full of guided tours for film gigs like like we are, I think. So here you've got a little guided tour for the Ghostbusters movie. I'm sure you remember about it. So it's all based around Manhattan, and yeah, it looks nice with all these ghosts. Um, I've got a little sneak peek for you. So this is from a sequel movie that is going to come out sometime soon. Anyway, looking forward to it. Your first speaking task will be to record an audio for us, talking about your favorite movies set in New York, and also showing us some, maybe not showing, but describing some locations at which this film was made. You can talk about your favorite films, but also, of course, well, we have no limits here. So you can talk about films that you've heard about and you've been, peer pressed to watch. Like for example, me, a lot of my friends have recommended Once Upon a Time in America as being a fantastic film. I haven't seen it, but even without seeing it, I recognize this iconic image of the Manhattan Bridge, and I think it's amazing. And I'm absolutely sure that when I'm in New York, I'm going to find this place right here and get somebody to take a photo of me. I think it looks fantastic. So let's have a look at some vocabulary that is, you know, can come in handy in this situation. So the verb to shoot is an irregular one. Please don't forget about it. So to shoot, shot. So the film was shot in a certain location. Film set. What is the difference between film set and film location? Well, a film set is anything which presents a frame for a movie scene. So it can be in the studio, it can be built from scratch. Whereas locations is more about city locations, places in the city, well, in any city actually, where you can film. So the film is set. This is a very good phrase, a very useful one when talking about films. The film is set in New York of the beginning of the 20th century or something like this. So set is about location and about time at which the film is um, rolling. So the film was shot. That's a good. I've already discussed it. Also, you can say this film was filmed, and if you don't want this to happen, you can replace the word film by the American version, which is movie. So the movie was filmed. Also, a useful phrase when describing films is this location featured in. So, this location right here featured in a very, very famous and critically acclaimed, and everybody love it. Yeah, I'm talking about some series. Can you guess what these series are? Yeah, share your ideas in the comments. Um, so, for our writing task, I thought that we could do a little bit more than just strolling and wandering around. I don't know if you know about it, but in the film industry, there's a whole profession dedicated to finding locations in the city, finding good cinematic locations. Those people are called location scouts. So, what location scouts do? They go around cities and they create their own database of interesting locations. Well, sometimes they act upon request, but sometimes they just uh, do the whole thing beforehand. I don't know, to put together their portfolio or something like this. So I suggest that today we imagine ourselves as location scouts, and our writing task will be to walk the streets of New York using Google Maps and create our own database of cinematic locations. I will show you an example. This is this is a location that I found for my alien film. So basically, my alien is going to be walking out of this telephone cab, and then he will, turn around and look around, and he will see this building right here, and he will think, wow, okay, the architecture is pretty much the same as back home, something like that. And then he will continue walking along the streets. So I will expect something similar from you in your writing task. So some ideas, yeah, and I will expect to see some screenshots. Uh, one or two screenshots will be enough. So as for the ideas, you can be on the lookout for a location for a horror movie, for a rom-com, a film about aliens. So maybe you'll find even a better location than I did, and maybe just a location for your live on Instagram. That works as well. So um, you can tailor this exercise to your needs and to your interest. I think. Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you're being as long as you're being creative. So thank you guys very much. Also create your list of new words of day 4. Um, Today there might not have been many words, many new words, but still be on the lookout. Be like this gorilla hunting for new words, grasp them and get them, and yeah, uh, and also please don't be mad at us because we're not responding very quickly, because yeah, we're getting a lot of emails in, and we really want to give all of them a thorough look and a thorough examination. So please be patient, be creative, and also, learn English. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.